Hello and welcome to this session. Hair smoothening is a treatment that focuses on reducing frizz and making the hair more manageable. The process involves using a specific hair smoothening solution that can contain keratin or other smoothening agents. Compared to rebonding, this process is a temporary treatment.
Objectives. At the end of the session, you will be able to list the tools and materials required for hair smoothening, prepare the client for the procedure, perform the procedure of hair smoothening, and explain the contractions associated with hair smoothening. Let's now look at the tools and materials required for hair smoothening. They are timer, saloon gown, mixing bowl, spray bottle, spatula, setting clip, tail comb, white tooth comb, applicator brush, neck cap, shampoo, towel, neutralizing shampoo, conditioner, protective gloves, protective cream, and smoothening keratin solution. Before each hair straightening session, thoroughly clean all the tools, including the hair straightener, combs, brushes, and sectioning clips. Use an appropriate cleaning agent or disinfectant to remove any dirt or residue from previous treatments. The treatment chair must be clean and free of debris before welcoming the client. Make sure to wash your hands with soap and water before the procedure. It is also advised to wear gloves during the treatment. Before starting the hair treatment procedure, it is essential to gather important information about the client's preferences and expectations. Understanding what the client wants to achieve with their hairstyle will help tailor the process accordingly. Make sure that the client is not allergic to chemicals, as the treatment could increase the risk of severe allergic reactions during the procedure, making it unsuitable for them. Furthermore, it is essential to verify that the client has not undergone any chemical hair treatment in the past 2 weeks. This is to ensure that the hair is in a stable condition and not already damaged by recent chemical processes. The client's scalp and hair should also be assessed for any signs of inflammation, wounds, or conditions that might make the treatment unsuitable or potentially harmful. If any such issues are present, it is best to avoid proceeding with the treatment until the client's scalp and hair are in a healthier condition. Before proceeding with the treatment, it is necessary to obtain the client's informed consent. This involves explaining the treatment process in detail, including its potential benefits, risks, and any side effects it may have. Once the client fully understands the procedure and its implications, they can sign a consent form indicating their willingness to proceed. Comfort is essential during the treatment, so the client should be positioned in a way that ensures they are at ease throughout the process. To protect the client's clothing from any chemical spillage or hair clippings, it is essential to drape them with a saloon gown. The gown should cover the client's shoulders and upper body completely to prevent any accidental contact. To provide additional protection, drape a towel over the client's shoulders, covering the saloon gown. This added layer will help shield their clothing from any potential product splatters or hair clippings during the saloon service. The procedure of hair smoothening using keratin involves the following steps. They are: Step 1. Prepare the hair. Step 2. Divide the hair. Step 3. Apply hair keratin product. Step 4. Blow dry the hair. Step 5. Straighten the hair. Let's now look at each step in detail. To achieve the best results with a keratin treatment, it is essential to start with clean hair, so wash the hair thoroughly with a clarifying shampoo. This type of shampoo helps remove any residue, oils, or product buildup, ensuring that the keratin treatment can penetrate the hair effectively. After washing, gently towel dry the hair to remove excess water. The hair should be damp, but not soaking wet, before proceeding to the next step. Before applying any chemicals, a protective cream should be carefully applied around the entire hairline and over the ears. This acts as a barrier and helps safeguard the sensitive areas of the skin from potential irritation caused by the chemicals. To ensure even application and complete coverage, divide the hair into smaller sections. Clip or tie up the upper sections of the hair and work with one section at a time. Depending on the thickness and length of the hair, you may need to create more or less sections. Before applying the keratin treatment, carefully read the specific instructions provided by the manufacturer. Each product may have unique guidelines that you need to follow. Now, start applying the keratin treatment to the first section of hair. Use an applicator brush or comb to distribute the product evenly from the roots to the ends of the hair. Make sure that every single strand is thoroughly coated with the keratin solution. Continue this process for all the sections until your entire head is covered with the keratin treatment. Caution: avoid applying too much product, as this can lead to excessive buildup and an uneven result. Repeat this process for all the sections until the entire head is covered. After applying the keratin treatment, it's time to dry the hair. Use a blow dryer with a nozzle attachment to direct the airflow downward, following the brush's movement. This technique will help to seal in the keratin treatment and prepare your hair for the next step. While blow drying, use a round brush to help smooth out your hair. This step not only aids in locking in the keratin treatment, but also adds volume and shine to your hair. First, pick up the hair straightener and switch it on. Wait for the straightener to heat up to the desired temperature before beginning to use it on the hair. In the meanwhile, use setting clip to divide the hair into smaller and more manageable sections. Now that your hair is divided, it's time to straighten each subsection using a hair straightener. The flat iron's heat helps to seal the keratin treatment into the hair cuticle, resulting in smoother and straighter hair. Begin with the first subsection of hair and place the flat iron close to the roots, then gently glide it down towards the ends. As you flat iron, make sure to pass over each subsection slowly and evenly to ensure thorough heat distribution. The slow and steady approach allows the heat to penetrate the hair shaft and activate the keratin, ensuring optimal results. Caution: avoid lingering on one area for too long to prevent damage. As you straighten each subsection, you'll notice that your hair becomes increasingly smoother and more manageable. The keratin treatment, combined with the heat from the flat iron, helps to repair and seal the hair's cuticle, reducing frizz and providing a sleek, straight appearance. Continue this process for each subsection of hair until you have straightened your entire head. Take your time, and if necessary, you can go back and re-straighten any areas that may need a little more attention. Once you've finished straightening, you'll notice a remarkable transformation in the texture and appearance of your hair. Depending on the specific keratin product used, there might be different waiting times before the hair can be washed again. Some keratin treatments allow for immediate washing, while others require a waiting period, usually around 48 to 72 hours. There are also some contractions and contraindications associated with this treatment. Make sure that the client is aware of such issues before treatment. They include hair breakage. While keratin treatments are designed to improve hair texture and reduce frizz, overusing it can lead to hair breakage. This can be a result of excessive heat during the straightening process. Hair loss. Although rare, some individuals may experience temporary hair shedding or hair loss after undergoing a keratin treatment. This could be due to factors like scalp irritation, allergic reactions, or hair breakage. Itchy or watery eyes. The fumes and odors released during the keratin treatment process can cause eye irritation for some people. Itchy or watery eyes may occur. Allergic contact dermatitis. Individuals with sensitive skin or a history of allergic reactions may develop allergic contact dermatitis as a reaction to the keratin treatment. This can cause redness, swelling, and a rash on the skin. Maintenance challenges. Keratin treated hair requires specific maintenance. It's essential to use sulfate free and keratin safe hair products to maintain the treatment's longevity and effects. Curl reversion. While keratin treatments are primarily designed to straighten hair, for those with naturally curly or wavy hair, there might be some curl reversion over time. The treatment may not completely eliminate natural curls, and the hair might gradually revert to its original texture with subsequent washes. Sensitivity to heat styling. After a keratin treatment, the hair can become more sensitive to heat styling. Excessive heat or high temperatures can lead to hair damage, so it's crucial to use heat styling tools with caution and at lower temperatures. Pregnancy and breastfeeding precautions. Pregnant women and those breastfeeding should exercise caution before getting a keratin treatment. Some formulations may contain chemicals that could be harmful during pregnancy or breastfeeding.
This brings us to the end of the session. In the session, you have learned how to list the tools and materials required for hair smoothening, prepare the client for the procedure, perform the procedure of hair smoothening, and explain the contra actions associated with hair smoothening. Thank you for watching. See you in the next session.